This video is just for fun. Thank you for understanding. Okay, roll clip. Hello, Final Fantasy XIV community. It has come to my attention that you people want housing. I can't figure out why, because we were sort of going for the homeless warrior of light aesthetic from the get-go, but hey, I'm the best game dev of all time, and I'm willing to work with you. And before you ask about why my voice sounds like this, don't. I use a voice changer on stage to sound more manly. Please, if the people who played this game knew I sounded like this, they would swamp the stage, overcome with unadulterated lust for me, a gamer girl. So many of you have been shitting on our lottery system. And for what? All because an imaginary person won the house and you lost? Come on, we had to account for the NPCs to make this lore appropriate. What if it was Istola who won the house against you, punk? What about that? Or Graha Tia for all you catboy coomers out there. Bet you wouldn't complain then. No. Then you'd know your place. You'd slash grovel at them for a chance to dance on the stripper pole in their generic tavern basement. Let me address one thing right now. I am not going to make hundreds of wards. Why? Because that takes up server data. Just like with retainers, which we're willing to make exceptions for if you pay $2 per extra retainer, which somehow doesn't hurt the server. And hint, wink wink, nudge nudge. I know, we said we never charge anyone real money for anything related to housing, except for your subscription fee, which we said we'd also never do, but hey, you guys became so desperate to get a house, you asked us to do that all by yourselves. And I'm just saying, how easy would it be if you could secure a house with a little pocket change? Maybe you should start asking for the change we all want to see. And I will also not make instanced housing. Why? Something neighborhood experience? I am completely aware that none of you interact with each other in these neighborhoods anyway, and you run at the first sight of contact from another player. But god fucking damn it, someone has to force you into the same space as other people. I'm hoping that some of you will even be encouraged to touch some non-pixelated grass one day. As long as you come back for the next patch, that is. So now you can see how the lottery system was the best possible option. Don't you people love gacha games anyway? You youngins and your newfangled Genshin amp packs or whatever? Of course I know about them. I am hip and trendy as fuck. In fact, the lottery is only the beginning. Right now, we have a $15 housing pack in the works, which you can buy for a 20% guild discount on the plot itself and 3 extra entries to triple. That's right, triple your chances of winning the plot! That's super exciting, right? So you can hardly fault us for seeing a lottery as the best course of action. Now you may be saying, never mind that shit. How did you let this launch with such a massive coding error? And why are there so many empty wards for free companies? And my answer is, listen, buddy, I got a life too. I don't have time for this quality assurance shit. You think you're the only one who wants to get a spa treatment for your brand new Istola doll? She's a fucking queen. And I want only the best for my girl. And yeah, she does NTR me with Runar, but I fucking love it because I'm a Chad. And I killed my insecurities along with 1.0 fucker. I've spent a lot of money on her and I can't afford to let that well run dry. That's why we have Fantasias on the Mog Station, for crying out loud. And that's why we keep the Hrothgar race as weak as possible. We know the furries won't be able to let go of that fucking poison no matter how hard they try, and will willingly shell out the cash for a Fantasia to change just their hairstyle. Also, you may not know this about me, but I'm working on Final Fantasy XVI. Yeah, there aren't any Lalafels, so it's kinda cringe, but this is my chance to work for an audience that isn't quite so needy. I mean, fucking A, look at all your demands! You want healers to be fun? You want us to stop removing DPS skills for no reason? You want hats for Viera and Hrothgar? You want us to stop catering to players that will pick up the game for a month and get bored because they don't understand the appeal of our greatest concoction, the cat girl race? Ridiculous. You're so mean to us, devs. Expecting too much. Demanding too many things. What do you think we are? A business that's looking to make a profit and checking to see how many corners we can cut before the player base has had enough? Don't be so cynical. What will it take to satisfy you? And don't say anything reasonable like hiring more people that will dedicate themselves to specific tasks, thus allowing us to make more well-rounded content that isn't heavily slanted towards one form of gameplay. That's not gonna happen. We are a small indie company. What don't you understand? I am here as a show of good faith. We listen to the players, unless they play one of the inferior roles or races, but at this point, they dug their own graves. I'm eagerly awaiting your submissions and suggestions, but make sure none of them could be possibly construed as actual criticism. I can simply pretend to misinterpret them and reply with something dismissive, like, go play Ultimate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go pick up my Lalafell character's body pillow from dry cleaning. Test him, I'll swing Kingpin of the Housing Ring, plays with 0 ping, and he's decked out in bling. He's a one-man show, and it's easy to tell. If you fight him blow for blow, he'll send you straight to hell, and then you're sent to me. The worst place to be. Cross your fingers, we'll agree, but it's mercy that you need. Hehehe.